Hey Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a love reading, so it's going to be what you need to know at the time of you watching this video when it comes to your love life. So this is timeless. Basically, whenever you come across this video and feel called to watch it, then that is when this message should resonate with you, or these events should be happening at this time, or they should start happening sometime soon within the time frame of you watching this video. So if you have Sagittarius as your Venus sign, you can watch this as well, since Venus talks about our love language, how we express love, how we want love expressed to us. If this does not resonate with you, please feel free to check out any of your other signs. There may be a reading for one of your other signs that resonates more than this one. So let's go ahead and get started. We are starting with the Ace of Cups, which is a good card to start with when we're talking about love, because that is talking about emotional fulfillment. The aces always talk about new opportunities, so you might be meeting somebody new, but it's definitely talking about emotional fulfillment. This cup is overflowing. So you have more than enough when you have this Ace of Cups card. And then we also have the King of Wands. So you all may be meeting somebody who is an entrepreneur. The King of Wands is very entrepreneurial, if that's a word. I think it is, but I don't know. The wands talk about passion. So this is somebody that's very passionate. And when you have a great passion for something, it's easy for you to start your own business because you are very creative. So you may be meeting somebody who is very passionate, and also they could be an entrepreneur as well. Now we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is speaking to holding back. You may have gone through some things in the past where things did not work out well for you when it comes to love. You may have felt like you gave more than what you received. So I do see that you all are holding back here. Look at this bird. It's holding the Two Pentacles close to its chest, and then it has its foot on this one, and then it has this one on its head. It's like, I'm not letting any of these go. I cannot afford to lose one of these pentacles. So you may feel like you cannot afford to put yourself out there anymore. You can't afford one more failed relationship. You can't afford for one more person to break your heart. And in some cases you may want to hold back, and in some cases you might be holding yourself back even though there is a blessing that's waiting for you when it comes to love. It just depends on whether or not you have healed from some things. So if you are feeling the need to hold yourself back and not put yourself out there when it comes to love, then you may want to take the time to work on whatever issues are associated with that. If you have any insecurities, you may want to work on those, see where that's stemming from. If you have insecurity surrounding money, because this also talks about money, having like a lack mindset, feeling like you don't have enough. So essentially you have to hold on to your last dollar. Like, you don't ever want to get down to your last dollar, which most of us don't, right? But sometimes you can hold yourself back if you are thinking from a space of lack. So let's get further into the reading so we can see if we get more information about this Four of Pentacles. Now we do have the Chariot card as well as the Queen of Wands. So with this, I am showing that yes, it's not going to hurt to get out, mix and mingle. Now I don't know what state you all are in and what different states have as far as regulations for actually being able to be out in public with a crowd of people. You may have to start joining online communities or something like that if you're not able to physically go out and meet people due to the whole pandemic situation. But nonetheless, it's just saying, don't be afraid to get out there, be seen. Don't be afraid to attract attention to yourself. You're not going to be able to find love if you don't ever put yourself in a situation or environments where you can actually meet somebody. So it's saying that you might want to take some time to get out there. And then we have the Tower card. So this is telling me that the reason why you are feeling like you don't want to put yourself out there again is because there was a relationship, or maybe more than one, that went horribly wrong. Total upheaval. It just rocked your world. It was like rock bottom for you. So you may have been out of that situation for a while. For those of you who have been out of that situation for a while, I would say at least a year. For some people it takes longer. For some people it takes less time. But at least for a year, if you've been taking the time to work on yourself, then I would say yes, this is definitely talking to you when it's saying don't be afraid to get out there, be seen, mix and mingle. For those of you that feel like you still have more work to do, that's up to you. I would just make sure you're taking the time to do that, so that way you can get to the space you need to be in for this Ace of Cups to come in. Okay, let's see what else we have. So we have the energy is gaining momentum. Show the world the real you. And work through your fears. Okay, so again, this work through your fears, show the world the real you. This is just clarifying the Queen of Wands. Show the world the real you. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is not afraid to be seen. She attracts attention to herself. She has a lot of different things going on, juggling a lot of different things. She may be an entrepreneur herself. So you may be an entrepreneur as well. And I'm showing that you will most likely meet someone who is an entrepreneur also, or maybe you'll meet somebody while you are networking for your own business, something like that. And then work through your fears. This is talking about the Tower and the Four of Pentacles, feeling the need to hold back, so much so that you are getting yourself out of alignment with the people that are being sent to you, with the love that's being sent your way. Okay, so we have the Sun, hostilities, and Angel of Love. So with this hostilities card, some of you may have been in a relationship where there was a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, maybe even some type of abuse. And that could be why you are just feeling like, okay, I cannot take this anymore. I cannot handle one more person upsetting me or disappointing me or not reciprocating. You could have had a verbally abusive situation where you were made to feel bad about yourself. You were made to feel insecure. Maybe you felt like you didn't have enough money to offer, or you didn't have the type of look that you felt like you needed to have, something like that. So if you are dealing with some insecurities, you definitely want to take some time to work on that, because I am showing that you are going to have new opportunities for love coming to you. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Sun. So yes, you've been through some things. You may have gone through some things that were meant to teach you lessons, but as long as you're doing the work, I'm showing good things coming. We have Angel of Love here. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you are in a space where you're able to recognize it, recognize love, and accept love when it's sent to you. So let's see what else we have. So we have Don't Stop. We have Improving Health. Morning Glory, that's the name of this flower. The keyword is affection and determination. Uh-oh, I'm dropping my cards. Okay, we have Anticipation. Okay, so let's talk about these really quickly. So with the Don't Stop and Improving Health, it's like, okay, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on the idea that love can come to you, because you can actually manifest that and make that your reality. What I'm showing is, with this improving health, like, you've been through some things, but things are going to get better. If there's something that you're insecure about, for example, with this Four of Pentacles, if you're insecure about money, if you feel like you're not in the position you need to be when it comes to your career, spend some time working on that. Focus on that. Make that a stronger area in your life, so that way you're not carrying that insecurity and you're not attracting people to you that also don't have it together when it comes to finances, because that's the energy that you're putting out. So if you need to take some time to work on some things to build your confidence, go ahead and do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. We also have the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed narcissist. So I'm not seeing this as you. Again, I am seeing this as the person that you were dealing with in your previous relationship. Also, with this King of Wands, it definitely can represent an entrepreneur, somebody that's very passionate. I see a lot of passion here, but also somebody who may not have been extremely faithful, or somebody who was essentially married to their job. It's like that was more important to them, and they really didn't give you everything that you needed, because when you're an entrepreneur, you have a lot of things on your plate. So you could have been dealing with that as well. Somebody who was just focused on themselves and not on making the relationship work. But that's over for you. I'm not seeing that coming towards you. So make sure you don't manifest that to come towards you. We have Mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend. So this is just talking about show the world the real you. Don't be afraid to get out there. We have Palm Tree, stability, security, permanence. Okay, so some of you do have some insecurities when it comes to money. There's different things you can do to work on that. The number one thing is the practical approach, which is if you need to budget, do that. Make sure you're taking the steps towards your financial goals and reaching your financial goals. If you have a certain career you want, take the steps to get there. If you have a business you want to start, take the steps to start. You don't have to do it all at one time. Just start taking steps. And for some of you, it is security when it comes to being able to attract the type of person you want, because your last relationship was so bad. Your last serious relationship was so bad that it definitely did something to your security, the way you felt about yourself. And then we have the stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So for some of you, the person caught you off guard. You didn't realize that this is the type of person that would hurt you the way that they did. And so now you probably don't even feel confident in yourself as far as your abilities to choose the right person. You might feel like, okay, I don't even know how to pick, so I'm just not going to date at all. I have been there where I've just not wanted to date at all. I don't have time. I'm kind of there right now while I'm talking to y'all about it, okay? I'm kind of there right now, but it's really because I'm focusing on my businesses, okay? But in me focusing on my businesses, I have taken the time to do the shadow work that I need to do to make sure that I don't have any insecurities following me from any of the bad relationships I've been in. So you definitely want to make sure. I think the heat came on, so I hope y'all can't hear it, but it's cold. So I didn't turn it off. You definitely want to make sure that you understand how you feel about yourself. For some of you, y'all might not think you have any insecurities. You might think that you're just fine and you don't feel a certain way about yourself. Sometimes you don't understand, or you don't even realize that you have some insecurity. So you might want to take the time to really sit back and think about how you feel about yourself, because how you feel about yourself is what you're projecting, and that is what people are seeing, and that is what you are attracting. But it seems to me like a lot of you have actually done the shadow work, because I see you are going to be attracting somebody who is not going to be like this hostile person, or this person that stabbed you in the back and hurt you. I see good things for you, okay? So that's what I have for you all. If it resonated, please feel free to let me know in the comment section. Again, if it didn't, please feel free to check out one of your other signs. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.